And what we've got inside the kiln is a plant pot, a terracotta plant pot that's filled to the brim with fusible glass.
Can you step over towards there just a little bit?
It's
towards there. Towards here.
filled to the brim with
You're not on the screen.
chopped up pieces of fusible
Sorry.
glass, which I forgot. Oh, I have got a piece of it. And depending on what I'm up to for patterns, here's a piece that I cut. This is black glass. Cut and it fits in here, and I use, where did it go? Where did that piece of cardboard go?
Here.
And if I'm doing like tricolour and things like that, I'll make like a piece like this that I can fill the pot with 3 different colours of glass. And once the pot's full, you take that out, so the 3 sets of glass is in, and it melts and comes out the bottom. This one that I prepared, this was for making leaf shapes, and the way that I had prepared the pot, I don't know if you can actually see it with the light here, but it was done so that it looked like leaf veins coming out in different colours of green and black. And I should have brought one of these pieces over, so when the canes came out, they look like little leaves once they're chopped up into the Vitragraph. And or we have simpler designs. This was the leaf style one, once it was pulled out and chopped into the pieces. I hope you can see that once it focuses, the little leaves that Priscilla then uses in her artwork. That was what came out of this pot. Then these ones here, this pot actually fractured, so this was like 3 colours, different colours of, obviously you can see orange, yellow and green in this one. So as it came down, it was a tricoloured cane.
I'm so sorry, YouTube. I'm so sorry that you can't see right now. I'm getting it hooked up. Sorry.
That one made these. I think you can see these. That one made these, which we made candy canes from, and also we made the little discs that came out looking like this that she can use to do all different things. And depending on how I layer things up, you get like the leaves, or you get eyes, or things like that. And as I'm learning, I'm hoping to be able to make things like ladybugs and stuff like that, ladybirds.
Sorry. I'm gonna set this camera or this iPad over here, so you're just gonna be looking at one screen. I just
noticed there's comments on the right hand side.
Great.
Well, sorry everybody, I didn't realise there was comments on the right hand side. Hi there, Michigan, and hi Debbie.
We are live streaming from 3 different things tonight, aren't we? Babe. And, 3 different platforms we're live streaming from. So can you look up here too? Right. And I gotta get our TikTok going.
So, but at the moment we're waiting on the glass in the pot melting. I've got orange, red and yellow in the pot, so I'm not sure what it's going to come out like. This was orange and this was red and white, and that came out, and they're pretty close together, so you don't there's not a big separation of them. I think that was the pot we used for it. So you can see it there. So once it gets melted, we'll start pulling it. But it's only at 1474. It needs to be up around 1550 before we can start pulling.
I'm gonna put everything together here, so you're gonna be able to have the optimum view.
The pot's just sitting on the bottom of the kiln. The kiln has a hole drilled in it's a...
Honey, come stand over this way a little bit more.
It's the kiln's what they call a sectional kiln. There's the bottom plate here's got a hole that's about 3 inches in diameter, drilled through the bottom of it, and it's sitting on top of a stainless steel mount. Then there's the bottom piece, then there's the centre collar, and then the lid, and we have other pieces down below that it can be interchanged for a bead collar sit with a little window if you're annealing beads and things like that, or you can put on a solid base if you're using it just as a standard kiln. Obviously, you make the kiln taller as well with the other column, and if you want to make taller pieces.
Honey, touch the top, touch the hole where you're going to be pulling. Like, don't touch it, touch it. I just want to make sure this camera is angled
It's in
correctly.
here.
Can you see good on here? Can they see good on here?
Yeah, I think so.
So we have Facebook here, we have TikTok here, and we have YouTube here.
And
We're all hooked up now.
And I don't kiln wash. These pots haven't been kiln washed. We're maybe going to experiment with that because the pots, as long as you're using the same colours, we found that you don't really need to put kiln wash on. Because Priscilla has found sometimes that
Scoot over just a little bit.
she's found sometimes that when you use kiln wash, it can contaminate what you're pulling.
And you need to look up here.
I don't know what I'm looking at. So it's like, you know, if you're not wanting to risk contaminating what you're pulling, she doesn't like to use the kiln wash. So these are just like the clean pots. And like as I said, as long as you're using basically the same colours from pool to pool, they sort of blend in as they go. And so you don't really notice it. It's obviously like when you see these ones, you couldn't really go from like that to red or to white.
No.
You know, but we've got like this pot here is quite light colours, so you could go to a really dark colour with that probably. Or we've got one pot here that unfortunately I think this one's cracked, so it's basically going to have to go to the bin. But that was white essentially that's in there, so you could go
Bobby
to
says
a different colour on that. Who said hello?
Bobby.
Hi there, Bobby.
And I want to give you the numbers, honey. We have, you got to look back here too, because you're not looking, here we go.
Right. I don't know what I'm looking at, to be honest.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's
What's the
good.
temperature at? 1508.
Honey, would you move those gloves up from the top so we can see the gloves that are up on that, up this pole here. Just take that off. Great. And you can see 1509. What are we going to?
I think it's
What's our
1550.
desired? Yeah, the bottom parts, I'm gonna work on some garden art with those. And can you see this? And babe, you got to see the view on the Facebook one.
Yeah, I am in the middle of it.
Okay, and you can see the comments.
Yeah, I have
and
to stand back here, or my head's right at the top of it. So
That's
I think you
okay.
need to pull the lid open a wee bit.
Like this.
Yeah, that's better. That sees more of the kiln. You can see the temperature on the kiln.
Wonderful.
If anything, if you pull it back a wee bit more, you're just seeing the...
We will get this all figured out. We want to start streaming on all the platforms, but I don't want to pay to stream on all the platforms because you have to. If we were doing, hey Debbie, if we were doing a stream where this goes out over, and I'm streaming on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook at the same time, you got to pay like $4. You can see here's our laptop over here, right down here's the laptop. We're on the iPad back here, and then this is my phone camera up here.
Check your internet connection on Facebook.
What did it say that?
Yeah, it just said that.
Oh, okay. And then you have this streaming problem too.
I don't know if we've got internet.
Internet connection, can you see us?
If anybody's on Facebook, are we still there? Could somebody make a comment? Because we're in the top room and we're not sure how good a connection
It'll get easier, guys. It'll get easier. First time doing something is always kind of.
It says we've got 4 viewers, so I don't know whether.
Great.
The last question was about the kiln wash fibre and stuff.
Okay, we have just a little bit of time before this heats up. And what we're doing here is making glass. Honey, show them a piece of glass how it looks before we put it in the kiln. Yeah. So this is the glass. This is
a piece of black glass.
And there's a fly. No, that's a ladybug in here.
It's cut to shape to go in the kiln for making like quadrant, quadrant pieces in the kiln. Well, quadrants, eighths, thirds, whatever. you find when you're working with it, you've got to cut the pieces like smaller and smaller to work as you go round.
Yeah.
And
show them one of your twists there that you've done.
and this isn't a very good.
No, the real colorful one here,
All
right in
that
front of
one.
you, babe.
And
Yeah.
this one here is
Scooch over the side.
an example
So
of why we make
you're
the.
right here.
Like this was a broke pot that broke, but this was a tricolour one that we did, and this was the pieces we were making from it.
Put them closer. Bring them closer
this,
for us.
This was like a bulb piece that we made,
Yeah.
and but we're trying to make straight rods
Hey,
that are
Brenda.
of reasonable
Hey,
thickness to
Kim.
make murini out of.
Hey, Sheila.
Hey,
Hey,
Bobby
everybody.
says that you're back. We lost you for a minute. Thanks, Bobby.
Hey, everybody. It is Friday night. We are fusing. Morton is going to be towing a Vitragraph pool. We're streaming on mostly all of our social media right now. We're doing Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I'm going to tell you why. Different people watch on different platforms. And that's why. So tell us what you're doing there, honey.
I'm trying to get this to stick to it because it's nearly at temperature, but
Yes.
I want to go.
How
Needs another
does
like
it,
10 minutes.
do you want to get the torch?
Oh, that's an idea. I
So
forgot we had
Morton is going to grab a torch. So the torch, come on camera.
that. Yeah, I've seen if it's working. This
Come
is
on camera.
Dangaroos. Guy went to the zoo with his little kid and he says, "What animals do you want to see first?" He says, "I want to see the Dangaroos, Daddy." He says, "There's no such animals." He says, "There is. Every cage says these animals are Dangaroos."
So
Come on.
is there still gas in there?
Yeah, there's loads of gas. I don't know if I'm getting a spark.
Technical difficulties. Sheila's laughing at your joke, babe. So that's a good thing. Guys, it is so good to be back in the studio.
Let me
It's
see
so
if I'm
good.
getting a spark. That's weird. It worked alright the last time we used it.
There it goes. Scared me. Okay. So this is how you can encourage your glass to pool. And we're all fireproofed up in here. We're in front of, we have a fire mat. We have, babe, that's really a big, not a big flame. Turn your head. Hopefully. See a little bit better. So he's heating that plug up on the bottom. There's a glass plug in there. He just heated it up. Now he's going to grab it quick with hemostats. And the hemostats, they really allow us to work with this stuff. Is there a pattern in tonight's class, babe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I was
And
quick enough.
if you are watching on our Facebook Live, Morton is not going to be able to look at the comments. If you want to comment and you want us to be able to read them, please come on over to YouTube or TikTok or whatever.
Yeah, fast enough.
Not fast enough. So he's got to heat it up again. We're at 1540 degrees and it should really be pooling now. Morton's going to get this going again. And you got to move quick because glass cools down super fast. And this is how we're spending our Friday night. It's amazing. I was outside in the garden all day, well, a lot of the day. Did not go grocery shopping. Our refrigerator looks like Mother Hubbard's cupboard. Started the day off with a power hour on our YouTube channel, doing a live. And Morton's going to be pulling the glass any minute now. Any minute now. Just set it right down, babe, and go, go, go. Because it cools off so fast. Looks like he's got it this time. Here it comes. It's glass pulling time. I'm super excited. What's your colors tonight?
Red, yellow, and orange.
Red, yellow, and orange. Oh, these are going to be pretty for making flowers with. Red, yellow, and orange. So he'll pull a couple straights first. Just nice little straight pieces. And we have metal pans set up over there that we put our pull into. And it's a fun process. If you have any kind of a warm glass or hot glass studio by you, this is called a Vitragraph kiln. And it's really fun to make cool things with. You can, Morton made these in the shape of a leaf. I will show you, they're gorgeous. They are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is a piece of glass that he had made. We are, it's so good to be home. So good to be home. We had so much fun when we were away, but it's so good to be home. And I can see your comments on TikTok and I can see your comments on YouTube. So if you want to join in the conversation, if you have any questions about the glass that we're doing, please ask. Do you see a definitive stripe in it?
Yeah, I think.
Great. Glad we're back home too, Betsy. So he's going to pull a couple first. And then he'll probably do some twist. Probably do some thicker pieces too, because I want to make some Murini bowls. You have not seen my Murini bowls. I have never ever made one on social media. I have made them to sell. What pot is that? That's a big thing.
What?
It's a nice hole in the bottom of that. How big was the hole?
I don't know, but same size as that.
Huh, that's a nice cane. So this is called a cane of glass right here that he's pulling out. And this is
getting some weird stuff on the outside. I don't
was
know.
there anything in there? Did you have paper?
The glass that's pulling because it's not properly up to temperature.
Interesting. That'll be cool for the fuse. I can see the stripe colors on here. I'm gonna zoom you right in. You're zoomed right in on YouTube. And I'm gonna zoom you right in on this. I can't zoom you in on our Facebook. Babe, see the little magnet that's hanging there in front of you, honey? Honey,
What?
the magnet that's hanging in front of you, could you move that, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends on what pattern I'm making, whether I cut it to fill. It's like this one, I just took the glass I wanted and cut it to all the pieces because it was quicker. I cut it to what you might have called scrap pieces to get it to fit the pot quickly.
Okay.
This one made a bowl because I was...
I gotta say, the best view. If you want the best view, get on our YouTube. The YouTube, babe, because I'm using the iPad. It is magnificent. Hey, Faye.
It's 96
Hey,
COE glass we're using, and with one of the segments I had cut them all to the sort of triangle shapes to fit the pot, and then I was doing it in a hurry, so I just gave up and just chopped all the glass to fit.
On YouTube, got a YouTube comment, hooray. And I just got all of my photos. There was a professional photographer at the YouTube event I was at for creators, and I just uploaded all of them to our Patreon. No, Pam, watch wherever you want to. The best view, I have it up close. You can pop over to YouTube and see. The best view, because it's zoomed right in and it's on the iPad, is YouTube. My my camera picture, let me see it. Oh, I can zoom in a little bit more. Now they're comparable. Morton will hold a color closer for us in a little bit. I cut my bangs today. I'll get hemostats and grab them. No, just take care of the bulb. I do not want to use a glove. Please don't listen to my dodgy husband who's just going to hand me a glove. I'll wait till they're really cool. Oh, babe, it's so good. It's orange and red, and I'm going to make flower petals out of these. I'm going to turn these into flower petals, I think. But I was saying I want to do a Vitragraph bowl. But,
well, do you know what I think it is that I'm getting?
What?
That white stuff is, remember we tried to do that pattern? That's that fibre stuff. I didn't realise that was in that pot.
Oh, no.
It'll rub off the outside of the glass.
No.
But that's what that is.
Oh. I have been outside working today, and my allergies, honey, my allergies are really not good. Hey, sweet Lady J, thank you for the rose. And thank you for the bless yous. Oh, look at that color. That's so beautiful.
Yes,
That's beautiful.
That's what that is.
It's okay, honey. It's okay. Keep those nice and straight like that, those twisties. I'm going to make some, out of those, because that's a beautiful color. Make some nice ones of those. I'm going to make swizzle sticks. I'm making swizzle sticks. I'm making garden spikes. I'm making all kinds of cool stuff. We are back in the studio. Friday night glass fusing. Here we are. You, me, Morton, just us. And we're going to be live till 9 o'clock tonight. I have missed being live in here so bad. Yes, Morton. Yes. 4 this way, 4 that way. 4 this way, 4 that way. Morton's doing a lighthouse twist right now. Twist it 4 twists one way, 4 twists the other way. And you get a beautiful, beautiful, you get a beautiful thing. Bobby, we missed you. We missed you, Marilyn. And oh, who loves the swirls? Who loves the swirls? Bobby loves the swirls. I'll tell you, I was so inspired by the creator collectives that I just went to. I want to do some creator collectives. Well, I won't call them that. I'll call them content creator meetups. That's what we're going to do. Hey, Deborah, missed you too. I want to do some with people who want to create social media content. Whether you're doing it or you want to do it, I want to do it. And like the networking and the sharing, it was so amazing. We got connected with some really great people. Yeah. Honey, Brenda says, I like it when you travel, but love when you're at the church. Same. When we go to Alaska, we have a little surprise for you. We have a couple,
You're asking about the colors.
yes, hold it right up here. Come over here a little bit more. Look at that. Over this way a little bit more. Look at that color. Oh, yes, I love it. They're going to be beautiful swizzle sticks. But anyway, we're going to put camera views up of the church, and we're going to be able to show you the church even when we're away. Honey, don't worry about it. It's okay. We have a big old Alaskan adventure that we're going to be doing together. The colors are red, yellow, and orange. Think sunny, bright, beautiful colors. And I'm anxious to chop into one of these and see how it looks inside. Church live feed. Yeah, oh, Bobby, that's a great idea. We could do that on our YouTube. Just let one of the cameras on. You're watching the church. We can all look at the church while we're in Alaska. That would be fun. That would be super fun. I miss this place so much when we're away. And today I did a power hour video this morning. Morton and I have committed to doing 1 hour of exercise every morning. We're moving together to healthier us. And I want to be able to go for big walks in Alaska. But before I did that, I was putting on my shoes that was kind of like Mr. Rogers. And then I was looking at my plants, and I could not believe there's so much new growth on our plants. It's crazy.
Look how pink those ones over there.
Oh,
The remnant was that was in for the previous pool.
oh, I love it. Love it. Oh, so we have remnant glass in here. Oh, and Paula Ann says Sheila's mushrooms are making, I saw the clay ones. I am going to make very colorful glass mushrooms that I'm going to put on little spikes so you can put them outside in the garden or inside in a plant pot. Actually, this color might be good for the dots on the mushrooms. I'm going to make garden stuff, but I'm not going to make the announcement yet, but I'm going to make the announcement soon. I am going to stop making and selling so much stuff. I'm going to stop. I want to focus on teaching you, and I want to focus on making content. I really, 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 really do. All of the other creators that I met up with, none of them are making and selling things. And I have a feeling like that is why my content is so kooky crazy, because I'm always like chasing my tail. And then when we go away, I can't keep selling from my studio. And yeah, when I was down in Florida, I got some checks in the mail for orders, and which is great and fine, but I never want to keep people waiting. And we're going to be, when we go to Alaska, we're going for, I haven't done the math yet, but we're leaving here on May the 7th. We fly out on May the 7th to Seattle, and we're not getting back till the end of June. So we're gone almost 2 months. What you grabbing? Are you going to cut a piece?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, Morton has the clampers there. Morton's going to cut a piece. Oh, here, let me have it. How are ya? If you're on TikTok, tap those likes. We have, I think we have 1,100 likes. If you're on YouTube, no need to tap. You don't gotta tap anything. And if you're on Facebook, happy to have you here. Yeah, I've been working on, Cindy's been working on her garden. And Pam says, how did it change your life? Oh, you mean the YouTube event that I was just at? It really did change my life as a creator. I've never really, like, I did not set out to become like a content creator. So I've always felt like I'm an artist and DIYer who shows you stuff that I'm up to, and with writing, etc., etc. But it really made me see, like, that's all they do. They create content. It's so cool. And I feel like they do a better job because of it. And you started working hard on YouTube channel lately. Cindy, that's awesome. I want to connect with people. Who want to do content, if you're interested in it, and get together and just have like brainstorming sessions, and just the meetup, the collectives that we just did with YouTube, they were 3 hours long, 5 to 8, and I left early at the second one because we had such a big drive home. And I was feeling kind of like a little bit lightheaded and dizzy because that morning I had woken up at 3:30 a.m. because the people in the hotel room beside us were incredibly horrible and having a fight at 3:30 in the morning. They fought from 3:30 in the morning till 6 a.m. and Morton's snoring, and I just couldn't go back to sleep. I went from between wanting to call the front desk to wanting to call the police to just wanting to get up and go. It was bad. So, oh my gosh, Jen's given us so many roses, babe.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jen. And
Facebook's giving some weirdo message.
You and Rich, Jen just sent us 80 roses. Thank you. You and Rich need to come visit soon. And Paula,
it says you need to change the frame rate for Facebook.
Oh, everything's changing so much. Nothing stays the same. That's a good thing. It's also annoying thing.
What was Jen's? I found that book about last names.
Oh.
So if Jen, I think it was Rich that was after it.
Jen wants to be a content creator. So Jen, you are a content creator.
Private messages your last name is. I found that book.
I know her last name. I'll look it up and send it to you.
Because Rich had been asking about it. He thought I would be an expert about Scottish last names because I'm Scottish.
Yeah, well, why aren't you? Slacking? Are you slacking?
I found the book. I knew I had it. Somebody put it somewhere.
Who? Me. If you want to see Morton give me total side-eye, you got to get on that YouTube. Watch the YouTube replay. You can hang out on Facebook or TikTok. Yeah, Jen, definitely. Tara is so right. Tara says, I love your content. And some of the funniest ever about Jen. And Tara, wholeheartedly, I agree with you. Jen, I met this dance company in Richmond, and I did a little dance with the lady that leads it. Can't find your rhythm with YouTube. Oh, Jen, we need to get together soon. This weekend I'm crazy busy, but maybe next weekend we could sneak a weekend. Well, I don't know. I might be coming out your way too. I need to go visit my uncle. I did a little dance. I told them about you. It was the positivity and the sharing and the connecting with other people there. Honey,
What?
See what you just made? Make me more of them. I'm going to make little flowers that shape. Oh, Morton, yes. That shape, that petal flower shape, and I'm going to fill them with Marini. You don't got to go crazy. Yeah, I wish we lived closer, Jen. I wish we did. Isn't that shape he did just so great? I'm going to fill those little petals up. Bigger than that. Give me room to put Marini in them. Yep, if Jen isn't dancing, making content, she's cooking. Yep. I love it. Jen, I was lurking on one of your lives. I know, Jen, look. Jen says Morton's doing so well with this. Impressive. He is impressive, isn't he? But I was in Florida and I was supposed to be watching TV with the fam. We were watching something, I can't remember what. But I had on my TikTok and I see Jen doing her live cooking and I was so hungry watching it. Jen, I was like, Jen is the most amazing cook. And yes, retire, we are home. It's amazing to be home. It still feels surreal. Yes, Martin, yes. That's just the size petals that I want to make. I want to do Murini flowers to put on steaks. And I also want to do a ladybug for plant steak. Our ladybugs here are going crazy. Morton, guess what I almost did today?
Oh, no, till you tell me.
I almost cut my hair off.
Right.
Ryan, the long trip starts in 57 days. On May 7th, we fly to Seattle. Cindy came over to TikTok, yes. April, hey, I am so ready for April that I'm so psyched and excited about it. Tomorrow we're going to be moving around stuff. I have my I have all my stuff for all my workshops already packed and set and staged to go. It's going to be like clockwork. Clockwork. I'm excited. I like a month like that, and it's fantastic because make the loop-de-loops a little bit bigger.
Yeah, kind of awful.
That's so beautiful. This glass is so beautiful though, babe. It's gorgeous. Does everybody think, do you think that'll make a good swizzle stick? I think that color for a swizzle stick is stunning. Stunning. A stunning swizzle stick. Yeah, this summer is going to be great. Glass pulling evening. Lavender says yay. Martin's making some, I kind of want to do a little bit too. You want to come back here and read the comments?
Right.
I've been
The one I've not tried yet is
in the
stick.
A what?
You want to try one? I've not tried a coil.
A coil? Go for it.
No, I thought you were wanting to try that.
No, you go for it. You like the coil. He likes doing that. I just want to get up and keep moving. I can't sit still now. I have ants in my pants, Morton. Morton's going to make a curly Q. He's doing this with a copper pipe. Honey, we need to get bigger pipes.
Bigger diameter.
Yeah, bigger round. So we can make big round things that I can fill with Vitragraph and then make cool bowls. Cool bowls. I'm not taking my laptop or my iPad to Alaska. I'm just running with my phone. And I was looking at GoPros. Babe, I think we should each get a GoPro for Alaska and just have it on. Morton and I never do anything like dodgy together. Just gonna let that cool. And if you come sit over here, you can see all the comments from both things. Right. He's gonna pull one more. I just want to pull some glass. I think I'm gonna try with that color too. Yeah. I'm gonna try to make mushroom caps, I think, honey. Shapes. To make little mushrooms for the plants.
Flowing quite fast.
Okay. Yep, red flows fast. Where are my glasses?
Don't know.
Go. Jump back there. I'll read the Facebook. I'll read the Facebook.
Is there comments on the big screen? No.
If they're just touch that big screen and you'll see them on the iPad. See them? Touch this side of it. Kind of pull it over.
All right.
Gotta figure out.
I don't know if you're aware, but the camera's facing a wall of tools.
Huh? What camera?
Uh,
Did you just turn it
I
around?
never touched anything. It's
Can you see me?
yeah, you can see you and you can see where the stuff's getting pulled out the bottom of the kiln.
Okay.
It might have been when you first started.
No. Okay.
Good evening, haven't seen you live in a while.
Pull
So
slow on
Hi
this
Abby.
one.
And
I want this one to be thicker. Oh my gosh.
alright, it was fair while ago.
And this color is so pretty, honey.
Oops.
Baby, when they comment, it comes up on there. So if you just look
Alright,
at both
I
the
see.
screens. And the phone is the YouTube. Or is
Vicky
the-
says hi Priscilla and Morton. Hi there.
Hello, how are you?
Up late again, that's 11:45 in Scotland.
How you doing?
Yeah, glad to be home, Vicky.
It's been a long trip.
Yeah.
We did a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try to make some little tops for little mushroom cap shapes.
-1 over in Scotland.
Oh,
That'll be centigrade though. Hi in Australia. It'll be a tad warmer in Australia. Summertime over there. Or down there, I should say.
these are gonna be mushroom caps. Honey, what did I say when we were coming home what I was gonna make? Ladybugs? What was the other one?
Caterpillar and
Caterpillars.
something else.
And mushrooms, wasn't it?
No, there was another insect, but I can't remember what it was.
Butterfly. I'm gonna go with a little butterfly wing shape.
Vicky's got their electric blanket on, it's that cold in Scotland.
Nice.
It's warmed up over here.
Nice.
At 38 degrees centigrade, I take it that'll be centigrade in Australia. Yep, that's pretty warm. That's body temperature roughly. So that's what, 97 or something. Look, you're doing the lighthouse thing now.
But this glass pulls really fast.
Stop doing the fibre thing as much now, I'm glad. It wasn't until after I started pulling I realised that's what that was, because I could see I thought at first it was white glass, and then I realised that's what it was.
Yeah, that's cool. No worries. Honey, how are we doing on time?
Well, my watch is on charge. It's, hold on, I'll need to look at my phone for the time. It's 7:45. That's set for, I think it's still got another, it says 1.29. I think that's got another hour and a half to flow.
The pot will go into the for then.
Yeah, 7:45. Sorry, thanks, Sheila. I was reading things wrong. I was in the car yesterday. I had to set my thing. It didn't. It was the clock in the car was set for doing like the clock change and everything, and it didn't do it. I had to go into the settings and everything and change it again. It was an hour out. 104 Fahrenheit in Australia. Man, that is hot. Be able to fry eggs on your car bonnet.
How's everybody doing? How you doing on this lovely Friday night? Are you having a fun night, I hope?
Everybody set for a busy weekend?
Come April, you're only going to see us in the evenings. Because I think I have like every day in April almost, we're doing workshops. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah, we've got the 3 colours in. There's orange, there's red and yellow. And as it comes out, the red looks really, really dark. It's almost looking like a blue. But as it cools down, it goes to the red and the yellow and that. Hi there, Zachary. Missed these live, sending love, says Zachary. Thank you. Hi there, Corey.
I love this one. This one is so pretty.
We learned that off the internet.
Tabitha.
Yeah, it was the what they called it, the lighthouse design.
You pull it a little bit and turn it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Pull it a little bit more and turn it back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull it a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And the core of them,
Pull it back.
I don't know if I can get these on camera.
2.
Oops. The core of them looks like that. As you can see, the 3 colours. So when we cut the Mirini, that's what they look like. So Priscilla's planning using them to make like little flower petals and things like that.
Yes.
Sorry, that was on the TikTok. I showed that. I don't know where the camera is on the other thing to try and show you on there.
We'll get better at it all.
I'll end up knocking everything over, so it's not a good idea if I try playing. I don't know if there's anybody on there because nobody's like talking on the. Because you said the comment comes up if you.
These cool quick. That cool, super quick. That's perfect for mushroom or flower petal.
Sheila loves the colours.
These colors are so pretty. Oh,
I think that's possibly getting close to the end of the pool when it's starting snapping.
That little tip broke off just because this stuff hardens really quick.
Once we start getting to the end of the pool, it'll start making straws and it gets brittle. Starts to make a thick straw to start with, and then it becomes brittle in the centre, and it's difficult to get a grip of it at times. It's almost like a whirlpool in super slow motion. As it gets down towards the bottom of the pot, the size of the hole, the glass, there's not enough glass to fill the hole as it's flowing out, so it makes a straw. It just forms a wall of glass rather than a stick of glass cane.
Counterclockwise.
So when it starts to do that, that's why the glasses are super important, because you can get the glass shattering in pieces. So we've got the glasses on with the side shields and everything, because it's 1550 degrees, the glass that's coming out. That's why it looks the way that it does. It's like molten glass. It's almost like lava that's coming out the bottom of the kiln.
That orange in here is crazy beautiful.
Mm. Hi Tracy. Tracy's glad we're home and doing lives
Yay.
again. Missed the lives.
Yay.
It's no, Vicky. When it cools down, you'll see the colours. It's orange, red, and yellow. And I can't unmute your comment, Mrs. Vicky, because where the camera is, it's for some reason it muted that question, Mrs. Vicky.
Can you see it? Orange,
Yep.
red, and yellow.
Yep. It was blurring on the TikTok camera.
Sorry.
No, but the colour pools there's a few that haven't come out quite how we expected, but they've all we've liked them all because we've always been able to find a use for them. Like the ones that we didn't love, it was like we put it in and we expected it to come out one colour, but they just all sort of blended together and it ended up coming out as like, we thought it would be pink and we thought it would be red and white, but for some reason inside the pot they melted together and came out as a solid pink, for instance. But the pink colour that we got was nice because Priscilla was able to use it to make flowers and stuff, but it wasn't what the desired pool that we were wanting. Hi there, Kahala.
This cools so quick.
Or aloha, I should say.
This cools so quick it won't even stick to itself.
Kahala says aloha, Priscilla.
Aloha. How are you?
We got from all over the world now. Hawaii, Australia, United Kingdom. I don't know what other countries perhaps, and all over the States.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. No place I'd rather be than here with you, pulling glass with me and Morton.
I don't know, did the coil come out all right? Were you able to pull it off the
I
stick?
didn't pull it off yet. This cools quick. This reminds me of a little salamander right now, this color.
Mm.
You know those little cute salamanders? Right. This creates some sort of a pressure though.
What do you mean?
On my ears.
That's weird.
I think it's because of allergies. Let's see if we can get it off. Morton did.
You might need to break the end piece.
I'm just gonna leave it. No, honey. No. Babe, no. Later.
Got the wrench to whack it with.
Later. You read those comments. Yeah, you're gonna have to do this. My ear pressure is weird.
Oh, Irish became number 22 member of the team. Thanks, Irish.
Woohoo!
Sent heart knees. Thank you.
Thank you. Honey, you gotta do this. My ears are like, it's like I'm going up and down on a plane from pulling this. It's very weird. Honey, see how this is, like this little thing here? Do that, because that'll make my little mushroom caps. There you go. Sorry. Thank you. I have, I took an allergy pill, but I was outside in the garden and my head is all messed up from it. Mrs. Vicky sent a heart me. Thanks, Mrs. Vicky. I knew Marla was gonna go. Honey, in front of the camera. Don't show it to me. Show it to all of us. See where the cameras are, babe? You're
No,
nowhere even close to them. Honey, they're right here in front of my face. How can you miss that? This is Morton of mine. Good evening, GS. How are you? GS says, good evening, Uncle Morton and Aunt Priscilla. Hold it in front of the camera. And this is where this perfect. They're cute. They are cute. Oh, my ears. We're good. I'm tired. I had like no sleep the night before last. And then last night I went to sleep about 12:30, 1 o'clock. And that's what it was doing to me. If you let it go too long, the red just cools right down. But yeah, I could go to sleep right now. And we didn't go out today to get any food because we're just back in. We'll go out tomorrow morning. There's a we need to go over to the tax collector's office too tomorrow morning. We pay our taxes at our local farmer's market. How neat is that? I love it. We might get some good mushrooms tomorrow. That would be good. And I'm still sore from the car.
What is it you're wanting here?
Yeah, just like that. Just humped over like that. It'll make a cute little mushroom cap. Hey, Tanya. Honey, Tanya made her first kaleidoscope with stained glass. And she got all these things given to her. Tanya finds so much free stained glass stuff. Tanya gets some deals. Was it on Marketplace, Tanya?
Are they too small?
No, they're perfect. I would make all different sizes of mushroom. All different sizes. That's perfect. I'm gonna fill that in with a color. Yeah, everybody who wants to, if you want to do stained glass mosaics, you want to get into stained glass, you want to get into fused glass, go on Facebook Marketplace. You're gonna find free stuff on there. I do have an online shop. It is on, the link is in our bio. Our website is called 1870studio.com. And you'll see, the Nextdoor app, that's good advice. That is good advice. There's so many fun, good things out there. Like I'm getting ready to eliminate a lot of the stuff that I'm doing here. Jonathan, the vacation was absolutely perfect. It was the perfect blend of, like, we went with Kathy to Epcot. We went on family outings. Oh my gosh, I got to go to the artist trading card event with Maggie and watch Maggie in action. It was so amazing. And then coming home, I had been invited to these YouTube creator events, but I had not gone. And Tanya just gave everybody a great idea. Tanya says make connections with the estate sale companies. If they find glass, they let her know before the sale. That's awesome. Tanya, thank you for sharing that. That's what I love about our little community. We share the good stuff. Thank you. And yeah, Jonathan, the pictures didn't even cover it. And then I think because I flew to New York for 24 hours, I went to New York City. This felt like the longest vacation ever. Your niece works for in North Carolina. You told her to watch out. That's a great idea. Yeah, I have had so many people. It still happens. People will contact me and say, I have a bunch of old stained glass. Do you want it? And I say no, put it on Facebook Marketplace because I'm phasing out all my stained glass and I'm working with just fused glass. fusible glass here. So I'm hoping this this April workshop, I have these big gigantic swag bags I've made up for everybody taking the my workshops in April, and I'm sending them home with tons of supplies. I just want to get them out there and get them being used. Jonathan says, I saw your live with the water feature at the airport. That was so cool. I still can't believe we did that. That was such a whirlwind. And Paula Ann, thank you for the shamrocks. And how's everybody doing? Happy Friday. That's your phone dingy dinging.
I don't know what it is. Probably Fender.
Fender. I am so sorry I'm yawning. We had such a fantastic time. We definitely want to go back and visit Charleston again. Right after we left Charleston, I had a TikTok friend contact and invite us to spend the night in Charleston, which I wish we would have done. And now I have made so many connections in Richmond with people who have said, come and spend the night and let's make content. And I want to start doing that here too. I want to start having people who create content come over so we can all just, hang out and make content and make stuff and have fun. Hey, Dr. Susan, how are you? Morton's making beautiful glass tonight. Honey, the red that you chose, it has this lovely translucent to it. Morton's done this. Let me see if I can get it to focus for you. Well, let me try this. It's yellow, orange, and red, and it's stunning. And these are gonna be little gorgeous flowers and all sorts of stuff. Cynthia enjoys everything glass, enjoys watching the process. And I missed. Cindy said making content about dog walking and crafting. Cindy, I love that. Cindy, you need to come visit again soon. And Cynthia said, speaking of Facebook Marketplace, I just bought a studio for stained glass with large sheets of glass, all the equipment, and large selection of smaller pieces. Great find for $250. Dang, that is how you do it. That is how you do it. It's time for bees. Yes, Bobby, yes. Bobby, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do on my plant spikes. I'm going to do bees. I'm going to do caterpillars. I am going to do... Hey, Esther and Kevin are on, honey.
Oh, thanks for the card, Esther and Kevin.
Morton got...
I just opened it today when we got back from Florida.
Yeah, it's a
thanks very much. It was
beautiful,
amazing.
beautiful card.
The little Grogu thing was handmade card was amazing.
Morton and I love the Grogu. I love it. I love it. And Paula Ann just got a gorgeous stained glass sunflower from Tanya the other day. I'm not making my stained glass to sell anymore. And if you're watching on YouTube, you're seeing me moving. I'm doing arm exercises because my arms, I'm going to make a video once and show you how I measure my arms, the size of them. It's kind of bizarre, but I got to keep moving them. All the cost on stained glass, if you're picking it up for free or for cheap, awesome. But when you got to go and spend $25 for a little roll of solder, and you got to, the prices are so crazy. Hey, Esther, were your ears ringing? I was telling Jimmy that you and Kevin need to come up here for a weekend. And Erica's like, oh, that would be fun. And Erica was saying to Jimmy, we met them, don't you remember, at that Oktoberfest that your mom did? Jimmy didn't remember. But we're gonna be doing some outside stuff. And hey, Michael, and the guys are gonna be doing Colette just subscribed. Honey,
Thank
blow
you.
Kisses.
I'm working with you in the glass.
Thank you so much, Colette. But the guys are going to be outside outside with the chainsaws and stuff. And us girls could be, well, we could do two things. We could just sit out there and look cute, or pick up sticks, or make crafts, or whatever. But yeah, when the weather gets a little bit warmer, let's do that. Send me a message or call me, and let's make a plan. We miss you guys. And Cynthia says can hardly hear, and that she lives in Maryland. We're an hour north of Harrisburg. I just almost said we're an hour north of Pennsylvania, Morton. Oh, and Esther says Kevin would love to help. Certainly will. Yay. You come up and spend the night. That would be super fun. Morton and I want to focus on, our health, on getting ourselves as healthy as we can, looking after ourselves. And second priority after our health is going to be our connections. We want to connect with you better. We want to connect with each other better. And just generally have a jolly good time. Have all the fun. I'm going to zoom that out just a little bit, because you're missing Morton's cute face over there on TikTok. This life is whizzing by. It is whizzing by so fast. And Morton and I I was messaging with a person today. She wants to buy a church. She's a single mom, and she has apprehensions about all the stuff, because Morton, I'm not going to say I do all this stuff by myself, because I don't. But she has good support. And yay, Paula Ann says, welcome to the family, Colette. Yeah, we need to all connect and get closer and have more fun. That's our thing. Health, connections, and fun. That's what I'm focusing on. That's what I'm focusing on. All that good stuff. And I've been messaging with a lot of people in Alaska. We are going to meet so many different artists and crafters there. I am so excited. Oh, Callie in South Carolina. I love her. Cindy, I love Callie. I texted her last night right before the thing in Richmond, and I said, hey, did you say you're coming to Richmond? And she wasn't there, sadly, but I met so many nice people in Richmond too. Yeah, Morton got a few weeks off, but Morton and I both like to keep busy. He definitely didn't just sit on his butt. He helped him and our son-in-law fix the garage door. He did a bunch of stuff down there. We like to keep busy. I'm excited on our trip to Alaska. Wouldn't you love to do projects with people too, honey? Mm-hmm. And we have somebody in Alaska. They live on a private island. They live on their own island in Alaska, and they ask us to come visit. And we're not going to be sleeping with or staying with anybody, but I want to go visit so many people, and I just want to show you so much stuff. I want to show you so many things. We have never, Morton and I have never been to Alaska. Did you ever dream about going to Alaska, honey?
No.
No.
And as much as I know the song.
North to Alaska.
Mm-hmm.
North
I've seen the film.
to Alaska. Yeah. My dad used to get magazines about Alaska. Oh. What's that? I got a thing saying the TikTok live was going to end in 5 minutes. I hope it doesn't. I've always wanted to go to Alaska. My dad and I used to say we wanted to go there to fish and to pan for gold. I intend to do both of those things in Alaska. Definitely. But most of all, I want to meet people, and I want to feel like a local, not a tourist. Cynthia lived in the state of Alaska in the late 70s. I have a feeling No, Tara Lynn, these are going to be, this glass is going to be used for little mushroom caps. I'm going to make little mushrooms that are on little plant stakes. So you can stick them in a plant or stick them out in your garden or stick them by flowers outside. Glass in your garden is so pretty. So pretty. They're going to be cute, Tara Lynn. I'm going to be really limiting to what I'm making and selling because, well, for almost 2 months we're going to be away. So I think I took the postcards off. I was going to do live postcard painting from all over, and a couple people got them, and I will be painting them along the way and sending them from, everybody ordered Alaska. And, but I want to get caught up in a whole bunch of new experiences. You know what I mean? I want to share new experiences with you. I want to show you people doing arts and crafts in Alaska that you have never seen before. That's what I want to show you. I'm excited. I'm very excited. That's going to be fun. I was looking at GoPros, and I think that Morton and I might each get a GoPro. Honey, there's this one that just goes in like your hat. Like on your hat. And remember I said I want to get us the 1870 studio caps that I'm making, the ball caps that I'm making. Morton and I are going to be wearing the 1870 studio gear on the trip, and I think it would be really fun to give you a perspective of that. So, and thanks for following. A cruise with layovers. We are doing a cruise, and I put information in it in our Facebook group about the cruise. I think it's sold out now because it was super duper duper cheap. Morton and I travel super duper 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 cheap. I use points and things, and I just realized that I have so many American airline points or Southwest points that flying home from Alaska, it's gonna be basically free. So yeah. Diamond willow is an amazing wood. You can create beautiful pieces. Ooh, best tasting salmon and northern pike you will ever eat. Oh, I love northern pike. We used to catch that in Canada all the time. I'm so excited. Morton, are you going to fish with me?
Yeah, if you do the cleaning.
You don't know how to clean a fish?
I've never been fishing them off.
Morton, you have, wait, stop the live. You have never been fishing.
Other than at your dad's pond and with the kids at that place.
Really? You lived in Scotland and you never went for the salmon?
How much did you want to spend doing that?
In Pitlochry, it was
for the rich men.
In Pitlochry, it was a joke when I lived there. Everybody said, "Lovely day for the salmon." I grew up fishing.
It was like hunting in Scotland. It's you had to have loads of money to do that.
Oh, not here. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get you fishing.
Your dad still couldn't believe till the day he passed that I'd never been hunting.
I know. And Tara Lynn says she loves going crabbing. Now, Morton has done that. We did that in Maryland, didn't we, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a fun time. I want to do so much exploring. I don't want us to stop. I don't want us to stop. And wait till you see, oh my gosh, we got to do a live video. And I got to show you, what our plans are in Alaska. There's some cool stuff going to happen. I have never been hunting. I can't hunt. I can't. I would just want to hug them and kiss them. And Tara Lynn says you can catch a crab easier than a fish. Only thing you caught fishing was a sunburn. Tara Lynn, oh my gosh, you would have loved going to this place. But whenever we would go up to Canada, we would always go into Whitney, Ontario, but then go into like Algonquin Park, and the fish were incredible. Well, we're flying out to Seattle, so we're not going to be driving through South Dakota, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, then Washington. I've done that before. Morton never has. We were going to road trip, but we decided to not. Dress down if you want to fit in and not look like a tourist. Oh yeah, I wear clothes that I can totally throw away if I need to. I never get. I'm not a new clothes person. We're gonna wear a lot of like
mushroom stem.
yeah, mushroom stem. That's a. Oh my gosh, Morton! I can make a bowl for the top of that. Do more like that. I can make an upside down bowl mushroom cap. Yes. And I forgot that I have, honey, I have this that I can send to Mallory.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that I had that one. I had one of my shamrocks that I was saving for May. And my friend Mallory in New York, we saw her last week in New York, she wanted to get one. And Mallory is so good to me at the Mark Twain House in Connecticut. I'm going to send her one as a thank you. The Mark Twain House in Connecticut took us to this amazing meal in New York City last week. It was, oh my gosh, I still feel like that was a dream. Oh, and somebody just got a RV and gonna travel. That's cool. And Rebecca, he's making mushroom stems right now out of glass. And the Vitragraph kiln that you see up there. Here, let me zoom you back a little bit more. And you can see it. Oops. That kiln has a hole in the bottom of it. So the glass gets hot in a pot, and then he pulls it out the bottom.
Oh, you had to pull it and you didn't, you know it?
Yeah. Martin, when we were leaving, and our grandkids were sad when we were leaving Florida. And the night before, I said goodnight because we were leaving in the morning. And I started singing to them, we'll be back and you'll see next time there will be lots less of me. And I was singing them the Hamilton song from King George, only I was changing it into about the next time we're going to be together. I can't remember it, but it was good. Honey, it was like Tenacious D. It was the best song in the world, but I can't remember it. This is not the greatest song in the world. Oh, so yay. Paula Ann says, loves the new website, ordered the artist tote from Printify, and t-shirt with the hedgehogs. Always be crafting. Yes. That's the only ABCs we need to know, everybody. Always be crafting. Are you okay? Wait, I see smoke. Are you okay?
Yeah, just had that blow.
No, something is still smoking.
Yeah,
I still see
fine.
smoke. You all right?
Just try to figure out why it...
What's the glove on the pole's name? I don't know. Well, that center is cool. Let's call that hands.
The glove's name's Hans.
Hands. Get it? H-A-N-S. Martin, you're funny. We are so happy to be home. So happy to be home. All day long, I've had a smile on my face. All day long. Jimmy and Erica and Bonbon came up for a lovely, beautiful visit. I got to work out in the garden long enough to make my cheeks rosy, I think. My cheeks got rosy. And then had a lovely shower, cut my bangs, and now getting to spend Friday night with you, pulling glass. Could life be any better? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. But I'll tell you what, when we're done, honey, when we're done, I'm going to go to sleep. Totally all work, yes. Yes, I love it. It's a beautiful thing. Best thing in the world is a happy face. Yes. I just uploaded. If you are not a member on our Patreon, go to our Patreon. You don't have to join and give us money. You can just join. I have a free membership to it too. You can just get a membership. And I just put in the Patreon, I just put all the pictures, even the embarrassing ones. They had a professional photographer at the YouTube events that I just attended, and count how many times I'm in the picture with my mouth hanging open. But smiling. I was smiling, but my mouth, well, I was talking with people. And honey, it was like the photographer, every time she saw me with my mouth open, took a picture. But I got some there are some really cute pictures in there of me with other creators that it was just so much fun meeting everybody. And I that's what I want to do when I grow up. I want to be a content creator. That's all I want to do, really. I want to encourage you to live your dream. I want to just create content. What the heck is that? Where are you looking at it?
I think it's starting to straw.
Starting to straw. Twisty, twist it. Give us some unicorn horns. Yes, there's silver linings in every situation. Except the other morning, Thursday morning, when the people in the hotel room beside us decided to start fighting at 3:30 in the morning. And you're nervous because you're thinking, what's happening? Is it okay? It was a terrible, terrible thing to wake up to. And Morton said, yes, he was awake too, but Morton was just snoring. I couldn't sleep.
Snore and ignore.
Snore and ignore. I wished I could have. It was so loud. So I had about 3 hours of sleep on Wednesday night. And then Thursday we got up. We went to George Washington's boyhood home where he lived from 6 until he left home. It's called Fairy Farm. Ferry. I was hoping it was Fairy, and there were fairies there, but that wasn't the case. But it was beautiful, right by the river, and we had a guide there that was amazing. And yeah, when you're out in public and somebody's fighting, I just want to be away from them, because you never know with people. You never know. And it was nonstop. I mean, glass breaking, and I don't want to go into it. It wasn't good. I just wanted to sleep, but then I was awake. So last night I left the creator event early, and Morton, I missed the group photo at the end that they do, but it's good because everybody else is in it. There's some really good group photos from Charleston that I put on our Patreon. And to see them, anybody can see them as long as you're a member. You don't have to pay to be a member on Patreon. You can, I got the hiccups. You can just be there. Sorry for the yawns. I'm going to do some stretches and try to wake up. So tomorrow, this glass here, I think I'm going to start working on some of my, I have a green man to make tomorrow, and I think I'm going to start working on some of my plant stakes and swizzle sticks. Maybe I'll call them steaks and sticks. And doing a, packing up. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to go live and pack up April boxes that I'm doing of art. I put it on the site with no real pictures of what was going in it. And yeah, they could Photoshop me in. They had enough pictures of me, Paula Ann, that they could put it in. I had the most lovely thing happen in Richmond last night. 2 different ladies came up to me and said, "Hi, Priscilla. My mom loves you." And the other one said, "I've been watching for about 2 years because my mom has sent me so many videos from you and Morton." It was very cool. I liked it. I liked that their moms were watching. It was really nice. It was very nice. And somebody who I didn't get their name or connection, but they said that they watch us on TikTok, and they were a guest in the hotel, and there were so many people who were hotel guests. They were coming over because they had the entrance to the Gather and Hem. It was set up with the YouTube's table, and there were people there, like you had to have a pass to come in, and people were coming up and saying, well, you know, what's going on? It's a YouTube creator event. And there were people standing there taking pictures, and I went to go to the bathroom because you had to leave it to go out to the bathroom. No, the meetup was in one was in Charleston, South Carolina, and then one was in Richmond, Virginia. But when I was going out to the bathroom, a lady stopped me and she's like, "Priscilla, I watch you and Morton all the time." And I said, "Thank you." And did she come out to see you, honey? Because I told her you were out in the car. And she got a selfie of me, and I didn't get one of her. And I hope that she sends it to me. I always forget to take selfies with people. But it's super nice. And I like it when I meet somebody, like she actually said to me, I started doing watercolor painting because of you. And I think on Wednesday, I bought that watercolor kit at Michael's, and it's a great kit, but I have so much paint that I have. I think this Wednesday, on Watercolor Wednesday, I think I'm going to do something for people that are watching and have a little contest, or maybe I'll make a TikTok about it and send it to somebody, because it's a really nice starter set, but I don't need it. I really don't need it. And it would be remember, the only wasted art supplies are the ones that we don't use. So remember. It's so wild. The this pool, it's still not gone to straws, has it, honey?
Don't know, because I'm twisting it.
Oh, he's twisting it. It might be straws now. When I set this live up, I created it as an event on Facebook because I want to share it with other people that do Vitragraph and they are interested and have never done this before. And I was like, just stay on task and talk about only the glass. But I can't do that.
It's definitely strawing because it's going to skinny.
Okay, it's straws now. Paula Ann's gonna get ready to paint. Bought a couple different paints and the paper. Yay, you're ready to paint. We're gonna paint something good on. I think I'm gonna paint a mushroom world. On Wednesday. I think. And go lots of different ways with it. I've been working on so much art. Yes. Straws. Come over this way.
You can see it.
There you go.
No, the end's still crimped.
Beginner picture, please. Yeah. Okay. Let's do. How about we do 2 pictures, Paula? I'll do one that's a beginner, a warm-up. Let's call it a warm-up. I'll do one that's a warm-up that you can paint along with me, that you will love, and you'll be able to do a beautiful thing. Kind of, sort of. Not really. So is that it? Over? Done? Almost?
Still pulling. It's like maybe 5 minutes for finish.
when I teach watercolor workshops, I always do a warm-up painting first with everybody. That's just basically, you've seen videos of this, I know, 100 times you have. You're taking color and you're just painting mountains into the distance. It fell. Got it. You want to catch that glass that's fallen. But it's a really nice way, and I highly suggest when you're painting to do that. Do a warm-up painting first. And then it kind of gets your creative juices going, and then you go. Then get into the other. But I'll do a nice step-by-step painting on Wednesday. It'll be fun. And I'm not going to do a stained glass Sunday because my stained glass area is not set up yet. And tomorrow and Sunday I'm going to probably be working and getting our tables and everything set up for all the workshops that are coming. And getting unpacked. Our car is still not unpacked all the way. And we got to go get groceries tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day. And I feel like I could fall asleep right now, Morton. Right now. And it's not the company. Definitely not the company. It's the we've been going at it hard. A lot of driving, a lot of seeing cool stuff. I want to focus when we're off on our big Alaska trip. I want to focus on getting enough sleep all the time, so I'm not worn out. Paula Ann's using the emotes. And anybody that is a subscriber on TikTok, you can use those emotes like Paula Ann did. I got to do updated ones. Updated emotes. Oh, I know what I can use too. I've been doing a lot of, I have my iPad in Florida, and I've been doing a whole lot of Procreate paintings and drawings. I'm going to teach you how to do that too. Procreate is really fun. If you have a tablet, tablets are best to do it on. I've been working on a lot of the images that you're going to see on our website now. I've done in Procreate, like digital watercoloring. I need to wake up. Good job. You've gone live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. That's what it says on TikTok. We have 30 more minutes to go. Maybe, unless if this runs out faster, if this runs out quicker, then there, maybe we stop and just yak. We haven't had a good yak session for a while. Morton can yak and I can nap. This morning, Morton and I are doing a power hour every morning, and we're not setting a set time. It's just going to be in the morning. And we're only going to be doing that on YouTube. And this morning's was fantastic. I walked on the treadmill 30 minutes. Morton walked on the treadmill 30 minutes. And then the other 30, babe, you're putting it all over the place now. I heard it hit the floor. And then did other exercises. Whew. What's everybody up to on this Friday? Being all quiet on a Friday night. Where are you from? What you up to? How are you feeling? Give it to me on a scale of 1 to 10. Paula Ann's under tornado watch. Oh, that's scary. Stay safe. Hey, Tamara, how are you? And thank you for the heart me. What's everybody up to? How are you doing? Scale of 1 to 10. I'm a 10, except I'm super tired. Team created first part of the team quest. Thank you, team. You're amazing. And Tamara, it muted your pretty little hearts. TikTok's weird. And we're live right now. We're streaming from 3 different platforms right now. We're streaming from Facebook, streaming from YouTube, and TikTok. Honey, Tamara asked if we enjoyed our travels.
Yeah, it was good.
It was really, really good. At the end of our trip, because I decided to go to those YouTube events, it felt long then, like, because, you know, you're heading home, but then you're stopping, but you're still having fun. Maybe tomorrow I decompress. The exercise workout power hour on YouTube. Pink just watched it. Yay. Yay. I'm happy. Yeah, Tamara, I gotta work at shutting down more than I do. I have to. And because rest is, you know, I'm trying to turn back my body clock, and rest is sleep is one of the best things we can do. Sleep, get that sleep. I used to operate on a lot less sleep, but I like my sleep. Oh my gosh, Paula Ann's getting up to 100-mile-an-hour winds. Oh,
crazy.
I just saw a cruise ship that left from New Jersey, and it got hit with those winds, and it was so bad. And I watched the video, and I'm thinking, please don't let that happen in our cruise in Alaska. Yep, Tamara says sleep is a form of repair for our mind, body, and souls. Tamara, absolutely. Absolutely. And it feels so good to be back in the big fig. I had a great sleep last night. Oh, definitely. You okay, babe?
Yeah, it's just getting...
I'm gonna make some videos about it. I want to do some creator gatherings for people who are creating content, and for people who are interested in learning more about creating content. I want to do that. It was so fun networking with people who were doing that. I'll make a couple videos about it that you can comment if you're interested in that. And because Morton and I travel a lot, it wouldn't have to be, you wouldn't necessarily have to come here. I got my new Yankee magazine today, and I was looking at some really cool things. I want to go to New England and see. Tamara says, creating content is my struggle. Tamara, I have this feeling that you would just be amazing at creating content. I'm sure I follow you. Yes. I'm going to watch some of your stuff.
I think that's
on
good.
Purpose. My feed for following, and I always try to stay on FYP, because I know if people are monetized, they only get paid on TikTok when it comes up on FYP. You need to work harder at it for real. Samara, send me a message. Send me a message. Anybody who is interested in content creating and working better on it, please, I would love to put it together. Just a little, a little chat group where we can help each other with with all of it. Cindy, yes. Anybody interested, please send me a message. Please. My 3 top goals right now that Morton and I are focusing on, mine are health. We both agree on health. Connections. We want to work more on connections and just really helping, really helping as much as we possibly can. And Paula, send me a message. If you're interested, send me a message. Then my third is to have more fun. Paula Ann says, bless you, and so does Sheila. I hope you don't have allergies too, honey.
I've always got allergies. I take an allergy tablet every night, don't I?
You do. Is that it now?
That's it finished.
Okay, that's it for there. I'm going to end our YouTube, but not our TikTok. I'm going to end the YouTube. And Martin, give us a wave. Stand over there. There we go. Stand over there more. You're not even there. That'll wave, babe. Give us a wave. I'm going to end the YouTube. Bye, YouTube.